Okay, so cruising around the ProSpec pits, and I couldn't help but notice this beautiful, looks like an S15. So we're here with Daniel and Casey. Tell me a little bit about this car. What is this thing?
So it's a JZ S chassis.
Sick.
We all love those. It's a S14. We made the carbon fiber conversion kit to do 15 front and rear end.
Way sick looking. So first thing that I noticed when I walked up was, first off, how far over your turbo is. What's up with that manifold setup?
So we had a fabricator working at MSpec with us. He decided he wanted to make the manifold himself and tried to do some cool badass stuff that puts the turbo farther away to keep heat down and weight balance, I suppose, too. So he made that. The gates get a little hot down in there.
Yeah.
But besides that,
It's unique. It's dope looking. I love it. So that's a precision turbo. What size is that?
6466.
6466. So is it a 3 liter?
Yeah, still 3 liter stock compression.
Okay. You have dual injectors for each one of the cylinders. What's up with that?
We get real nice idle off the 1000, and then basically as we're transitioning into boost, it starts bringing the 17s in, and they both equalize out at about like 40% injector duty.
Sick.
Yeah, we have tons of room in case anything starts going off. We got the EGTs and everything, so we can add 60% injector duty across 1000s and 17s in case anything goes weird.
So sick. I love it. And what kind of fuel is it on?
It's on Ignite Red.
Ignite, so it's ethanol.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. So obviously rear mount radiator. I don't see a radiator up here.
Yep.
Couple of Rad Industries parts right there.
Yep,
I see
yep,
the
tensioner.
JZ goodness. So yeah, Plasma Man intake. I mean, this is sick, guys. I love it. So you're running a Parshot Max suspension, it looks like.
Yes, all the way around, full limit brake.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Parshot Max shreds. S chassis stuff is awesome. Killing it. Nicely done, guys. So let's go check out the inside real quick.
Cool.
So the inside of this thing looks awesome. First thing I noticed is the carbon fiber dash.
Yep.
That kind of seems to be your guys' like go-to. You guys do everything carbon Kevlar.
Yeah, we didn't actually make this one. The guy passed away.
This
and
is
I
the
think
last
was
dash in existence
the
that
last
this guy
dash
made.
that
I
he
can't
ended up
remember. I
making,
can't
yeah.
remember the name of the company.
Right.
Yeah,
But great stuff.
it's fantastic. Yeah, but it's literally the last one. So
Wow, that's kind of a crazy story, actually.
Yeah.
I'm just like, wow, sick dash, and you're like, well, actually.
we're probably gonna pull it and mold it.
Yeah.
So I just got my license, and we're gonna be building basically an identical car. I'm gonna continue in my 13 for now, but then we're gonna build another one of these so we can be in the exact same car, and we'll probably mold it.
Congrats, dude. That's awesome. Nicely done. And I couldn't help but notice, is that a 380 mil wheel?
Yeah, I like the big wheel.
Ah, dude, Travis put it in his car when he built this new E46.
Yeah.
And I really, really want to try it.
Yeah,
Like, I really feel like it could be something that would be pretty sweet.
It's cool. We kind of switch back and forth. I've kind of been like on the edge or on the line with going back to the small wheel because it's quicker, but then
The leverage.
the leverage is
is
nice.
good, right?
Any little mistake you make is more noticeable with little wheels. It kind of makes everything more dramatic. I feel like.
So you can give it a big input, and it probably won't do as much to the front
Exactly,
tires.
yeah,
so it kind of
exactly.
smooths you out a little bit, I could see. So, and that's interesting to hear you guys say that you went from a sequential back to a 4-speed. What do you think about that?
I love it. I love it. You know, I went from his 13, which is another JZ 4-speed, and all my street cars are all H pattern, obviously. So
Right.
jumping into this car with the sequential in here was just a giant step, and I felt like I was in more of a spaceship
Like
than
a
a
video
car.
game.
So I don't know, maybe subconsciously, I kind of like to throw my body around while I'm doing stuff, and part of that rhythm is the H pattern.
Okay.
And going back to the H pattern, I just kind of,
So you're just
I
used
always
to it.
know where I am. Yeah, exactly.
Very
Yeah.
cool. Very cool. Well, that's good to hear. And like you said, simplicity is key, and I'm a firm believer in that.
Definitely.
I don't even have a sequential in my car. I'm just a big fan of the Andrews box.
Right.
I really do love it. But lots of fab work going on in here. So who did the trans tunnel and all the fab work, like the cage and everything?
Everything.
That's you.
It's cool, yeah.
Wow.
Me and one
Yeah,
other guy.
yeah.
He's not with us, but one of my good friends. He's a hell of a fabricator. Basically, me and him kind of came up together, and so we pretty much did everything together in the car.
Very cool. I mean, it looks good. Nice work, dude. So I see an AIM dash display. What kind of ECU do you run?
Motec.
Motec.
150.
Wow,
Yeah.
sick.
Yep.
Proper.
Yeah,
Proper.
yeah. M150 and then a PDM30 from Motec as well.
Wow, nice. Nice equipment. That's, I mean, best of the best, right?
It works.
That's
It works really
stuff.
good.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. So firewall behind,
Right.
kind of like creates like your own little cockpit, and then it
does.
gives you a lot of real estate for the back. Yeah.
Definitely.
Less smoke.
Less smoke too. Yeah. I mean, dude, this thing is awesome. I love it.
Thank you.
I love it.
Got the up top airplane keypad too.
Yeah, right?
Looks
Nice
like it's
little-
Bluetooth while wired in here.
Nice and hidden. Look at you guys,
Yeah.
dude.
Yep.
Killing it. So Willwood pedals.
Yes. Yep.
Willwood pedals. You a fan of the hanging pedals rather than the
I
float
am.
mounts?
Yeah. And he made a cool. Everything on this car he just did a great job on. He made a cool hanging assembly that's adjustable up, down, front, back, and tilt. So
Inside,
literally,
side. Yeah, you can put the pedals wherever you want in the car.
if someone needs to rent the car or something like that, or I want a little more leg room or a different seat or something, everything's always adjustable.
Oh, yeah. Well, good job planning ahead. That's awesome. Let's check out the trunk. Cool. So like we were saying about the real estate, with having that firewall move forward a little bit, I mean, look, you guys even have a bunch of empty room. Like, I feel like there is room for activities back there.
Exactly. That is, we had the nitrous and the dry sump all mounted back here, and it was a little cluttered, but it still wasn't horrible. But yeah, now it's just a big tire and dirt collector.
Exactly. But the cool part about that is you can just hose it off whenever you want, right?
Yeah.
That's the best part. So what's up with the fuel cell?
So it's a fuel-safe fuel cell.
So the same one that Matt Field had in his 14.
Yep.
It's actually the Drift K fuel cell. So single fuel pump. It's air motive, brushless, 3.5 gallon a minute pump, and then it's just got a double backdoor baffle set up in it. We run the one pump. We never have slosh issues. You can run it till it's almost dry. It's perfect.
Very cool. Radiators lean back pretty far. You guys have. You guys ever had cooling issues with it?
Not necessarily. The one thing that we did run into was we didn't make any sort of wheel wells. We planned on making like some carbon ones or something like that, and we would just get packed with all the dirt.
Right.
So we were sitting there for probably an hour trying to plan out how we were gonna do something to, how to block off all the and still have air coming through. And then we just decided to get some door screen and put it over the radiator. So now we just pull that off, spray it every once in a while. And
I'm a big fan.
It's good to go.
Yeah, right. I see that. Yeah, and just like kind of sticking with the theme of what we were talking about before, simplicity is everything. So don't overcomplicate it. Just do whatever works. And I think you guys nailed it on this thing, dude. I really like it.
Thank you.
Nice simple bash bar setup.
Yep.
I'm such a fan of these. These are so cool.
That's the same panel that he actually hit the wall at Irwindale.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember that. That was like a full like.
yeah.
I mean, it doesn't look bad.
Yeah, it's cool. You just Band-Aid it, wet up some new carbon, throw it on the back, tape the front so it kind of stays where it needs to be, and give it a few hours.
Very cool. So what kind of wheels are these?
There's a company out of Denver called SK Forge, and I hit him up and I was like, hey man, let's partner up on something. So I sat down with their designer and we came up with this. They're called the SK Stukes, which I thought was pretty neat after my last name. And
so this is you designed this wheel?
Yeah, they're custom wheels.
Wow.
Yep. And they're 24 karat gold plated.
Well, hey, I mean, all around beautiful car, guys. Nice job. I really appreciate your time. Thanks for showing us around.
Appreciate it.
Oh yeah. Cool.